Welcome to Poster Vision. Today, let's dive into the fascinating world of Brainoware. If you're wondering what it is, how it works, and how it could revolutionize different areas, stay with us. Definition of Brainoware. Brainoware is an emerging technology that merges artificial intelligence with the human brain. In other words, it is a system that allows communication between human thought and technology. Principle of operation. Brainoware works by interpreting brain signals, often using non-invasive electrodes. These signals are then translated into commands for technological devices, creating a direct interface between the brain and the machine. Means used to exploit Brainoware. The main means used include EEG, electroencephalography sensors, neural interfaces, and machine learning algorithms. These elements converge to enable unprecedented interaction between the brain and technology. Interest in medicine. In the medical field, Brainoware offers revolutionary perspectives. It can be used to help people with paralysis control prosthetics, improve rehabilitation after brain injuries, and even facilitate the early diagnosis of certain neurological diseases. Human brain cells on a chip can recognize speech and do simple calculations. There is no computer even as powerful and complex as the human brain. The pieces of tissue encased in our skulls can process information in quantities and at speeds that computer technology can barely achieve. The key to the brain's success lies in the neuron's efficiency in serving as both a processor and a memory device, unlike the physically separate units in most modern computing devices.
There have been many attempts to make computing more brain-like, but a new effort goes even further, integrating real human brain tissue with electronics. It's called Brainoware, and it works. A team led by engineer Feng Guo of Indiana University in Bloomington gave him tasks such as speech recognition and math problems, such as predicting nonlinear equations. It was slightly less precise than a purely hardware computer powered by artificial intelligence, but the research demonstrates an important first step in a new type of computer architecture. However, while Guo and his colleagues followed ethical guidelines when developing Brainoware, several Johns Hopkins University researchers note in a related article, Nature Electronics comments on the importance of keeping ethical considerations in mind while further developing this technology. To date, our best efforts to simulate brain activity in an artificial system have only scratched the surface. In 2013, Ricken's K computer, then one of the most powerful supercomputers in the world, tried to imitate the brain. With 82,944 processors and a petabyte of main memory, it took 40 minutes to simulate 1 second of the activity of 1.73 billion neurons, connected by 10.4 trillion synapses, or about 1 to 2% of the brain. In recent years, scientists and engineers have attempted to approximate the brain's capabilities by designing hardware and algorithms that mimic its structure and functioning. Known as neuromorphic computing, it's getting better, but it's power-hungry, and training artificial neural networks takes time. Guo and his colleagues sought a different approach, using real human brain tissue grown in the lab. Human pluripotent stem cells were induced to develop into different types of brain cells, organized into three-dimensional mini-brains called organoids, with connections and structures. They are not real brains, but simply arrangements of tissue with nothing resembling thought, emotion, or consciousness. They are useful for studying how the brain develops and functions without delving into a real human. Brainoware consists of brain organoids connected to a high-density microelectrode array using a type of artificial neural network known as reservoir computing. Electrical stimulation carries information into the organoid, the reservoir in which that information is processed before Brainoware spits out its calculations as neuronal activity. Normal computer hardware is used for the input and output layers. These layers had to be trained to work with the organoid, with the output layer reading the neural data and making classifications or predictions based on the input. To demonstrate the system, the researchers gave Brainoware 240 audio clips from 8 male speakers, uttering Japanese vowels, and asked it to identify the voice of a specific individual.
They started with a naive organoid. After just 2 days of training, Brainoware was able to identify the speaker with 78% accuracy. They also asked Brainoware to predict a Hennen map, a dynamic system that exhibits chaotic behavior. They let it learn unsupervised for 4 days, each day representing a training period, and found that it was able to predict the map with better accuracy than an artificial neural network without a long-term memory unit. Due to the high plasticity and adaptability of organoids, Brainoware has the flexibility to change and reorganize itself in response to electrical stimulation, thus highlighting its ability to perform adaptive reservoir computation, the researchers write. There are still significant limitations, including the issue of keeping organoids alive and healthy, as well as power consumption levels of peripheral equipment. But, keeping ethical considerations in mind, Brainoware has implications not only for computer science, but also for understanding the mysteries of the human brain. It may be decades before general bioinformatics systems can be created, but this research has the potential to generate fundamental insights into learning mechanisms, neuronal development, and the cognitive implications of neurodegenerative diseases. It could also help develop preclinical models of cognitive impairment to test new therapies. Conclusion. In summary, Brainoware opens the door to an exciting era where the line between humans and technology becomes increasingly blurred. We look forward to seeing how this innovative technology will evolve and shape our future. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more exciting content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for joining us on Post Division. See you soon.